Before I even start the video, I'm not hating or saying he fell off. I'm just giving my thoughts on a conversation I seen that's been going around. Lil Baby been popping for a long time now. Ever since he came in the game, people loved every project, every single. Thought it was so good. The world looked at Lil Baby like he was him. 2018, he really blew up, dropping Pikachu with Drake. That charted was really like a hood anthem. Everybody knew that song. 2019 went just as well. It was like every other month Lil Baby had a hit coming out. 2020, he dropped what people look like as the perfect Lil Baby album. Everything was looking so up for him until recently. So if you remember, Lil Baby dropped his album My Turn in 2020 that the world loved and had so many hits on. But he ain't dropped another solo album until just a few months ago. And during the time where he ain't dropped no music, the way people felt about him started to change. Every time he dropped a feature or a single, people all started to say the same thing, that his music wasn't changing and that he sounds the same. People started to get tired of Lil Baby, which wasn't the norm in his career. Throughout his whole career, he was just always getting love, straight love, nothing else. No hate, just love. But now, for people to start getting a little tired of him and start making memes about him, people started looking at Lil Baby like he was gonna fall into the same trap as DaBaby. And I know y'all remember that. Every single DaBaby song sounded the same. Everybody got on social media, said it sounded the same. He dropped an album, one long song, and people thought Lil Baby was gonna fall into that trap, just using the same flow forever. And I know how you YouTube niggas get, but I'ma say this again. I ain't saying that he fell off or that he's trash, but if you listen to Baby, you know that nigga be sounding the same. And don't try to go in the comments and pick a few outliers where he's using a different flow. Be honest with yourself. A lot of his music sound the same. That don't mean it's bad. That don't mean there's nothing wrong with it. It just sound the same, and that's fine. But slowly, over time, more and more people started to agree that Lil Baby not sounding too different. But that's not what really caused the world to look at him sideways. This single snippet really started to have people looking at Baby crazy. At first, I was gonna play the snippet, but I realized I was gonna get claimed. But I'm talking about the Hey song by Lil Baby. Look, me personally, I ain't think the song was bad. I liked it. You know, it went hard. I liked the memes that came with it. I ain't think it was bad, but the industry did. I ain't never seen Baby get clowned like this. And the main reason I think a lot of people dislike this song was because it was different from his usual sound. And like I done talked about in the previous video, hip hop don't like change. But after 2 years of this little hate building, he finally dropped his first solo album in over 2 years. It's Only Me. This album really stopped the little amount of hate he was starting to get. And it sold good first week. It sold 216K. But people had their thoughts. Even though a lot of people loved it, some didn't. But this album came with one major problem. This really been a trend over the past year, but the album was long. Then nigga decided to drop a 23 song album, and no matter who the artist is, it's gonna have some filler songs on there. It's gonna be a couple songs on the album, but it's gonna be a few of them joints that ain't hitting like they supposed to. But past the long album length, it was another problem. A lot of people got on the internet and was saying this. When Academics first purchased the album, a lot of people were saying this. It sounded like one long song. And look though, like I done said, that don't mean the album bad or nothing, but people gonna eventually get tired of his sound. And look, even though the album did start out good, sold a decent amount, that only changed what people thought for a few months. Like, bro, go on Twitter right now, type in Lil Baby. You gonna see straight hate. Lil Baby fell off. Lil Baby fell off. Prime Lil Baby was top 3. I don't know how he fell off so hard. Look, another one. Prime Lil Baby was top 5 track. I don't know how he fell off. Right now, it's probably the lowest point in the Lil Baby career. Not sales wise, but the quality of the music. Throughout Lil Baby's whole career, it ain't never been a period of time where it was negativity surrounding his name. But right now, it's different. People's realizing like, Baby gotta switch it up. Like, I don't want to keep hearing the same song over and over and over. And I really do feel like if he don't switch it up soon, he might end up like DaBaby. But past this album, Lil Baby started this year off bad. So y'all know Trippie Redd dropped the longest album of all time, Mansion Music, that featured Lil Baby a few different times. His other features that was decent, people liked it, until this one song.
What the f, bro? Bro, what the f? You know you held here in priorities, right? You know my expectations is here, right?
This by far gotta be the worst verse I heard from Baby. I don't know what he was doing. I don't even know why Trippie put this on the album. My homeboy sent this shit to the group chat and was like, nigga, I couldn't even finish this verse. This was really a bad verse from Lil Baby, and this is the second time in the past year he done had a bad verse, or a verse that the public looked at as bad. And for Baby to have a bad feature is so rare. I usually mess with Baby features. Usually they be fire, they be going crazy. That nigga be showing out when he on a feature. I just remember like the first time I heard that song, I'm like, nigga, what am I listening to? Who let this nigga get in the stool? But what do it all mean? Look, I look at it like this. Lil Baby might not be falling off all the way no time soon, but his career is on a slight decline. Maybe not with sales, but with the quality of the music, people was getting tired. I don't think Baby going nowhere no time soon, but in the long run, it'd be best if he switched it up.